Ah, eu falo bring, tipo água. I will bring you sparkling for you.
Tudo bem,
I
você
will
pode falar
bring.
o bring, que é trazer, ou você pode falar
Aham.
mais informalmente, que é o get. Aí o get, meu filho, você...
Nossa, eu falava will take. Meu Deus do
Não,
céu.
take the wine list for you, tá correto também.
Mas é bem, assim, tipo, simples, né?
Não, tá certo, não tá errado, não. I will get, I
Aham.
will take, I will bring, só que você não pode usar o to after the will.
O to?
É, você não
Ok,
precisa usar to.
ok,
Na verdade, a gente não usa o to aqui de jeito nenhum. I will
ok,
get, I will
ok,
bring, I will take, ok?
ok. Ok, vamos
Excellent.
voltar pra lá.
Listen,
Ok.
please.
I need to study. So I sit down at my desk and start working again. After dinner, I go back to my room and study until 11 o'clock.
This you after dinner, I go back to my room, okay?
Ok.
I go back to my room and sleep, or I go back to my room and study.
I go back to my room to study.
Nice. Now, listen, I go back to my room and study until what time? Listen, please.
After dinner, I go back to my room and study until 11 o'clock.
To 11 o'clock. Until.
Okay, and
Until.
study until
I
10 o'clock, or and study until 11 o'clock.
study until 11 o'clock.
Nice, nice. Do you work until what time?
I work until midnight.
Excellent. And does she study until 10 o'clock or does she study until 11 o'clock?
She study until 11 o'clock.
Nice, Dezinho. Ó, como
2.40.
Rio Santo. Lembra, Dezinho, que quando a gente fala o Rio, she, o it, tem uma diferençazinha. She
Uhum. Sim.
studies.
Ah, é verdade. Study.
Ok? Nice. Porque
She
senão só no
study.
inglês feito a gente vamos. Nós vai, a
Oh,
gente vamos.
uh-huh.
Ok? She studies.
She
Does she
study.
study until 10 o'clock or does she study until 11 o'clock?
She studies until 11 o'clock. 11
Nice.
o'clock.
Listen.
After dinner, I go back to my room and study until 11 o'clock, or sometimes later. I go back to my room and study until 11 o'clock, or sometimes later.
Now
Or
look here.
sometimes later.
Yes, okay, later.
Yes.
Really? Okay. Now, so I study until 11 o'clock, or sometimes midnight, 1:45, or sometimes later. Okay?
Okay.
Nice. Listen up.
I go back to my room and study until 11 o'clock, or sometimes later.
What is she saying? Or,
Sorry.
what is she saying? Or sometimes midnight, or sometimes later.
She say sometimes later.
Nice. Listen up.
I go back to my room and study until 11 o'clock, or sometimes later.
What time do you go to bed?
Oh, listen again.
What time do you go to bed?
What time do you go to bed?
Ooh, Nata. As in, what time do you go home? Or what time do you go to bed?
What time do you go to bed?
Nice. Listen.
Later.
What time do you go to bed?
About 11:30.
Hmm.
About 11:30.
Nice. About.
About.
Okay. Repeat, please. About 11:30.
About 11:30.
Nice. Listen up.
About 11:30. I lie in bed and think about the next day and the
Again, listen up.
I lie in bed
Sorry.
about 11:30. I lie in bed and
What does she do?
Uh, sorry.
Is she saying,
About 11:30.
I sit down in bed or I lie in bed?
Repeat, please.
Sure, listen up.
about 11:30. I lie in bed and think about the next day.
I lie a bed. Think
I lie in the sofa or I lie in bed?
I lie in bed.
Yes, remember to lie?
Yes, remember.
Nice. Listen, please.
In the classes I about 11:30. I lie in bed and think about the next day and the
What does she do?
I lie in bed at 30. Thinking,
Listen
thinking.
again.
about 11:30. I lie in bed and think about the next day and
Ah, okay. I think next day.
Okay, now listen up.
I lie in the bed. I think next day.
Is she saying, I think about my day or I think about the next day?
Think about the next day.
Nice. The next day, and listen up.
lie in bed and think about the next day and the classes I have.
In classes I have.
Nice, man. Just one detail. And the classes I have. Repeat, please.
The classes I have.
Yes. Listen up.
I lie in bed and think about the next day and the classes I have.
Okay?
Okay.
Listen.
Luckily, it's Friday today.
Luckily, it's Friday today.
Oh, good man.
Luckily, it's Friday today.
Is she saying, luckily it's Thursday or luckily it's Friday?
Luckily, it's Friday today.
Luckily it's Friday. Repeat, please.
Luckily, it's Friday.
Luckily it's Friday tomorrow or luckily it's Friday today.
Luckily, it's Friday today.
Nice. Listen.
No school tomorrow.
No school tomorrow.
Excellent. Let's hear it, please. In Jesus' name, hallelujah. God is good. Praise the Lord.
Hello?
Read,
Hello?
please.
Okay. Read, please. Okay.
Yes.
Cadê? Okay. Interview. What time do you get up in the morning?
Sorry.
Ahmed.
Sorry?
Okay. Interview.
Repeat.
Interview.
Não, aqui não precisa falar, não. É quem fala, tá?
Ah, tá. What time do you get up in the morning?
Excellent.
I get up at 6:30. I never want to get up because it's very early.
Early.
You have early.
Yes, that's good.
You have breakfast. Yes, I quick breakfast and then I go to school.
Perfect.
How do you go to school? By bus. We have these yellow school buses. We call them liebres.
Okay, we have
We have had. Cadê? We have 10 yellow school
These.
shoes. These. Okay?
Yes. O que é
We
these, hein,
have
Dezinho?
aqueles, aquelas,
Nada!
aquilo, essas,
Esses.
esses.
Ó, o these é plural de this. E o those é plural de
There.
na outra atrás.
That.
That. Ok?
Okay.
Nice. Ok.
We have these yellow school buses. We call them liebres. What time do you start school? At 8 o'clock. In the first class. Everyone is really sleeping. How many glasses do you have? In the morning, we usually have five, but sometimes six.
Nice. Dezinho, please.
That's
Usually.
good.
Repeat, please.
We usually,
Usually.
usually,
É tipo usually.
não
Usually.
aparece, não aparece o que você escreve.
É, a minha tela tá na frente?
Tá, mas não, tá do texto, mas não apareceu. Você escreveu alguma coisa?
Escrevi, pera lá. Aqui você vê?
Porque o tese e o 12 apareceu só depois.
Ó. Ah, é a
Nada.
conexão. Usually. Usually.
Usually,
Excellent. Nice.
what time do you have? Tá escrito gravando em cima. Do you have lunch?
Yes. Perfect.
At 1 o'clock.
Oh, yes.
That's a very long morning. Yes, it is. We're,
We're.
we're
We're.
very hungry at lunchtime.
Repeat. We're.
We're
Isso, Dezinho, ó.
very hungry at lunch. At
Como é que
lunch.
fala isso daqui, ó?
Como é que fala o quê?
Não tá aparecendo?
Não.
Coisa, meu. Você tá de brincadeira.
Só a tela do texto.
Só o quê?
E você? Agora apareceu. Apareceu usually.
Você tá de brincadeira.
Não sei, apareceu agora.
Não, aguenta lá.
Usually.
Caraca, velho, tá muito atrasado. Deixa eu compartilhar de novo. Você tá vendo minha tela?
Vai iniciar agora.
Não apareceu?
Não.
Caçamba, tá muito devagar. Tá bom. Dezinho, como é que fala onde?
Where?
E nós somos.
We are.
Isso, Dezinho. Agora contrai o nós somos.
Where?
We're.
We're.
Isso, Dezinho. Apareceu a tela aí, meu brother?
Não, ainda não.
Rapaz, o que tá acontecendo? Não tem a menor condição, não. Não, pera lá. Deixa eu ver se eu tô compartilhando certinho. Não, tá certinho. Nem assim, tá aparecendo o que aí?
Voltou. Agora sim, o texto, por enquanto.
Vamos lá. No interviewer, what time do you have lunch?
What time do you have lunch? At 1 o'clock. That's a very long morning. Yes, it is. Where?
We're
We're very hungry at lunchtime. Where do you have lunch? We have lunch at school in the cafeteria. We only have 15 minutes. so we don't have much time to relax. We just eat our food and then run to the next class.
Yes, does you.
Don't run
Repeat, please.
either.
We just eat. We just eat.
We just eat
Our
our food.
food,
Our.
Isso, Dezinho.
Our.
Isso, ó. And then run.
Entendeu? Cadê?
É a continuação da frase. We just eat our food and then run to the next class.
Ah, yes, okay. We just eat our food
De novo,
and
de novo, de
then
novo.
run.
We just...
We just eat
Isso. Aí, Dezinho, você vê que o T muda, ó. We just eat.
it. Okay, we
Aham.
just eat our food and then run to the next class.
Nice. Dezinho, eu mudei a tela. Mudou aí para você?
No, tá na mesma tela.
Nada?
Nada.
Deixa eu desativar minha
Tá
câmera
mesmo.
rapidinho. Ver se fica um pouco mais rápido. Mudou a tela aí?
Não, ainda não.
Rapaz, nunca teve tão leve assim, né, cara? Tá levando em torno de 20 segundos para alterar o que eu faço aqui, cara. Não apareceu nada?
Nada, tá na mesma tela ainda.
Não, então não, vamos fazer diferente. Agora você tá vendo eu?
Tá parado. Você, mas tá pausado.
Tá. Você tem como acessar o WhatsApp daí, né?
Tem.
Deixa eu te mandar um WhatsApp, cara, porque aí a gente consegue fazer o exercício. Achei. A porta aberta no céu.
Au.
Vê se chegou aí.
Pronto.
Read, please.
Ok. Deixa eu só sair aqui. Pronto. How many glasses do you have in the afternoon? É este? É, né? On a good day only. Tá me ouvindo?
Aham,
Tá? Tá me
aham.
ouvindo? On a good day, only 3. On a bad day, 5. After the second class, everybody is tired and we don't concentrate on the what
We
the
don't
teacher
concentrate. Concentrate. Isso.
we don't concentrate on what the teacher is telling us.
Isso.
What time does what time does school finish? At 5:30. Do you go home 10? It depends. On Mondays and Wednesdays, I go to extra classes to prepare for college entrance exams. And on Tuesday and Thursday, I have basketball practice.
Isso.
What do you? I have basketball practice.
Não. Tá certo.
Huh?
Toca o barco.
What do you do? What do you do when you get home? I just want to relax.
Relax.
But
Repeat. I just want to relax.
I just want to relax.
Isso,
But
Dezinho.
it's impossible. I have homework and exams, so I need to study. So I sit down in my desk and start working again.
De novo. So I
sit down at my desk
Isso,
and
Dezinho.
start working again.
Excellent.
After dinner, I go back to my room and study until 11 o'clock
Isso,
or sometimes later.
isso.
What time do you go to bed? About 11:30. I lie in bed and I think about the next day and the class. I have, luckily, it's Friday today, no school tomorrow.
Okay, and the classes I have, luckily it's Friday today. Beleza. Desenho, passa para a próxima foto aí, por gentileza. Tá escrito
Hmm?
conversation.
Conversation. Okay.
Beleza? Desenho, o esquema é o seguinte, ó. Essas aí são estruturas de pergunta que eu vou usar para fazer para você. Então, o exercício é o seguinte, eu vou fazer essas perguntas para você e depois você vai montar essas perguntas para mim. Ok?
Okay.
Okay, very good. Listen, please. Oh, sorry. What time do you get up?
I get up 5 and no 15 past to 6
Half
past
past 6?
no half past 6 no 15
Half past 5?
half past 5 no 5:45
15, 5:45?
é
Ah, a quarter?
accorded this yes
A quarter?
accorded the 6 accorded the
Excellent.
6
Isso,
a.m.
Dezinho. Do you have breakfast in the morning?
Yes, I have breakfast.
What do you have?
I have one banana and milk and whey protein and 3 eggs or cereal.
Or?
Cereal.
Oh,
Cereal.
good. How do
Yes,
you go?
the
How do you
lunch
go?
of the god. How will go to work to school? I
How
don't
do
have
you go to
schools.
work?
I have to go to work. Uh, I have to go to work by bus. Sometimes I go to metro.
I go by.
Bus.
Sometimes
Sometimes
I go by
I
bike.
go by metro. Metro.
Okay. What time do you start work?
I started working half past midday.
Excellent. Do you have a long lunch break?
I don't have lunch break. I lunch midday. I have uh, uh, 30 minutes for lunch.
Okay. 30. Okay.
30 minutes
Okay.
for lunch.
What time do you finish work?
I finish work every day midday,
Every
midnight.
day. De novo, I finish
Every
work.
day, every day.
Isso. Lembra que não precisa desse
Every day I
S.
finish work. Every day I finish work midnight.
Okay. Okay. Now, what do you do after work?
After work,
Yes, what do you do after work?
I go to my house.
Excellent. Now, listen, do
I
you
gotta go.
relax?
I gotta go to my house
Okay, do you relax in the evening?
in the evening sometimes. Sometimes uh, the evening. Yes.
Yes.
I relax in the evening. I'm I'm shower. Yes.
Okay, I take a
Right.
shower.
I take a shower. I eat anything, and I watch o YouTube and sleep.
Okay. When do you study English?
I study English in my room.
But when?
When 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 study English, uh, Thursday, Wednesday,
Oh,
sometimes Wednesday, one day for a week.
when do you go to bed?
I go to bed on o'clock. Yeah,
Okay. How do you feel at the end of the day?
sorry.
How do you feel at the end of the day?
I feel. How do
A
you
feel is to
feel?
have sentiment.
Yes,
I feel tired, I feel happy.
I feel good.
Ok, beleza. Dezinho, agora você que vai fazer as perguntas. Começa lá da primeira.
Okay. What time do you get up?
Generally, I get up at 4.
8 4.
Yes.
8 4. Okay. Tá ouvindo bem, hein?
Sorry?
You have breakfast. Tá dormindo bem.
Eixa!
8 4?
At 4.
At 4.
Yes.
Entendi.
8? Não,
Deus,
não
Deus
gosto de
me
dormir
livre.
isso
Por isso que eu
não.
achei estranho.
Next.
Do you have breakfast in the morning?
Yes, I do.
What do you have?
Generally, no. I always have coffee, eggs, and bread.
Oh, very good. How do you go to work or to school?
I go to work on foot.
On food?
Mhm.
Okay. What time do you start work or school?
I start work at 6:30.
6:30, okay. Do you have a long lunch break? How
Sei.
long?
De novo.
Do you have a
Opa,
long lunch
cadê o
break?
auxiliar?
Do you have a long?
De
What's
novo.
that? Do you have?
Isso.
Do you have a long lunch break? How long?
Yes, I do. Generally 2 hours.
2 hours. Okay.
Yes.
What time do you finish work?
I finish work at 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Very good. What time do you after work?
De novo.
What time do you after work?
Repeat, please. What?
What? Oh, sorry. What time don't you read? Oh, I will see. What do you after work?
Faltou o verbo. What do you?
What do you?
What do you do?
Tá. Okay.
Vai lá.
What do you do after work?
I sleep.
Okay. Do you relax in the evening? What do you?
On Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, I relax in the evening. I go to church.
Yeah. When do you English homework?
Every day.
Every day. Okay. Nice.
Ok.
Finish.
Não, tem mais dois aí, não apareceu aí, não?
Foi mal, não vi.
É.
Não, só tem esse.
Sério, velho.
É.
Vê se dá pra você dar o zoom aí. Tem mais duas. What
Não, mas não tem
time?
não.
Ok. Ok, Desi. Mas, ó, eu vou te mandar um
Não,
exercício.
não, não. Perdão. Tá aqui. Oh, foi mal. É porque tava com... É isso. What time go to bed?
De novo, what time?
What time do you go to
Isso.
bed?
I go to bed at around 9:30.
9:30, okay. How do you feel at the end of the day?
I want to die. Ok, Dezinho. Dezinho, ó, tô te mandando exercício lá, cara. E eu tô te mandando a matéria
Ok,
que a gente estudou para fazer esse exercício. Eu queria que você tentasse fazer aí por conta, viu, meu brother? Se
tá bem,
você
tá bem.
tiver dúvida, aí você me fala.
Nice, nice. Fala lá
Beleza?
pra Bia me mandar o valor já e daquelas duas aulas de dezembro, lembra? Foram duas, não foram?
Meu brother, ela já deve ter te falado. Você tem crédito, velho?
Não, não tem, Steve.
Você tem certeza, velho?
Tenho certeza, sim.
Bom, este ano você só teve
Eu
duas
sempre pego
aulas,
as
cara.
aulas e pago depois. Vê com ela direitinho.
Tá bom, eu vejo
Eu
com
não
ela.
tenho confundido. Vê com ela lá e fala, pergunta quanto é que eu devo, porque aí eu acerto contigo.
Tá bom. Então beleza, beleza. Valeu,
Beleza?
Dezinho. Brigadão, bro.
Falou, mano.
Thank
Até mais.
you! Aí você fala pra ela quando vai ser a nossa próxima aula, beleza? Não se preocupa
Tá,
com o fuso horário, velho.
tá.
Na hora que liberar,
Tá
você fala
bem.
pra ela.
Tá
Ok?
bem, aviso sim.
Thank you,
Ok.
dude!
Falou!
Falou, Dezinho.